what is safe sanitation? How the global definition of safe sanitation pans out. The global definition of safe sanitation is not about toilet. The global definition of safe sanitation, based on research, based on health criteria, is about effective means of collection and disposal of human excreta and liquids in a hygienic way, so that it doesn't cause danger to health, to the individual as a community, or as a community as a whole. So if you see whether it is WHO definition or even other research definition based on evidence, it is not just about toilet provision. It is not just about open defecation free alone. It is about the safe collection, containment, and safe disposal of the waste, human waste, including the liquid waste, in a hygienic way. Now, sanitation also includes safe management of solid waste as well as stormwater. So the broader WHO definition, while the primary focus of sanitation has to be on excreta management, liquid waste management coming out of communities and households, it's equally important to deal with municipal solid waste management and stormwater. So it's a little bit of complex situation, but with a hierarchy, the excreta and community liquid waste management is given as a top priority because of the high risk it can pose to communities, to individuals from public health point of view. So that's our understanding of sanitation. That's our understanding of safe sanitation. Hence, we are moving from ODF to ODF++ in our language, in our easy to understand language, but broadly it is about the whole treatment, collection, treatment, and disposal. It brings in the component of safety. Now, when we discuss about safety, safety-based sanitation, what are the aspects we are looking at it? In a very layperson's language, it entails typically 2 or 3 elements. It's not rocket science, it's a basic common sense. One is night soil, which is about black water, as we call, from a classic, first year of engineering book. Black water is, or a black water or a night soil, or is basically the human feces directly. So it is basically when you are using the washroom in the morning, when we are defecating it, the fecal feces containing waste is a black water. The anal washing as well as the waste coming out of your washroom, the WC, is a typical black water. This is one stream. The other stream is bathroom water, or the laundry washings, kitchen washing. This is called the gray water. I mean, this is a known thing, but it's good to understand. It's good to understand that these are the 2 critical components, and there's nothing big. One is a black water and the other is a gray water. If we can deal with these 2, which one is more nasty? Is a black or a gray? Reactions.
Black.
Yeah.
Black.
We can start using the black. Black. We can start using the emojis a little bit. I would like to see some people getting familiar with, that's true. Mr. Chandramali Garu has already reacted to it. Yeah. So the black is a nasty one from pathogen point of view, from disease burden point of view. It also, in fact, we just carried out a study recently, and then it also has some COVID presence. We will be publishing it. So we need to be very, very careful about the black, the fecal containing water, which is a black. The gray water is a little more less nastier, and it is also important to be treated because as per the CPCB, as per the WHO, as per our discharge norms, even gray water should not be going into the public area. It should not be going into the water bodies, but the pollution potential is somewhat relatively less. Now, ideally, the black and the gray should be dealt separately, because the black water is little gray water is huge. In a household, we may be flushing twice, we may be using washroom, we may be going to, the ablutions, and we will be at the most flushing 10 liters. Whereas gray water average consumption in a household could be as high as 120, 130, 150, 180 also in middle and rich classes. Average is about 135 liters per capita per day. So almost 95% of the water is gray water. Only 5 to 7% of the water is a black water. By combining both, we are actually complicating the matter. I mean, just to give you a little bit of background, when you combine the black water as well as the gray water, we are amplifying the problem. So that's why God has created both solid waste and the liquid waste in the human body also separately. In a human system also, he created very clear separation. If you can handle the black feces separately and urine and other related matter separately, the problem is less. The design of human system is actually well done, but we combine it and then we amplify the problem. Never mind, that's the way the world moves. So this is just a little bit of introduction to what is black water and gray water. And then we need to deal with this black and gray water to get public health outcomes, public health improvement. It is like a tripod which has 3 pillars or 3 stools. One is water, second is a sanitation, third is a hygiene. If I remove even one tripod, or if one tripod is weak, whatever you keep on the table will collapse. Hence, public health, preventive public health hinges on safe water, safe sanitation, and top-class hygiene practices. And if these 3 have to come together, and particularly sanitation and hygiene have to come together. Now, having said that, that is the reason this whole department, sanitation department, whether it is at the state level or at the municipal level, sometimes we call it as public health engineering or public health official, because we are directly involved in public health. Much before probably doctors come in at the curative level, we are at a preventive level. Hence, public health engineering or public health management has become very, very important. And we are in the business of not sanitation or water supply. We are in the business of public health. And that's super important to recognize, and that's super important to communicate.